All right, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well and labor in 100% doctrine, how learn is true firm according to the Bible. Okay, Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing his truth and our righteousness and the sincerity around the four winds of the earth. Shalom to the sincere believers and the few Akwaf. I'm the Akim Ha'amayan and Yahweh Ratazah. This will be an edifying lesson about the fact that 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, of course, brothers in the know, we understand that, man, they're living in iniquity, man. Okay, they're living in they're caught up on sin on top of sin on top of sin. And in the city I'm in, Columbus, Georgia, I fellowship with the Great Millstone Brothers in Columbus, Georgia, and it's a situation going on that occurred in 2018, and the name of this it says trial set to begin for men accused of killing Columbus rapper at the Pizza Hut. Now, I went to school with one of the guys, well, two of them, and we ain't the best of friends, but it's other than me making this lesson about according to the spirit, like these guys are really fulfilling prophecy, man. 2/3, man. They're brute beasts. Okay, and you don't supposed to be out here killing your neighbors, man, your other Israelites, but they're going to do it anyway. Okay, they're set to do it. They're set to do evil, and you got a reward for that, man. Okay, trial set to begin for men accused of killing Columbus rapper at Pizza Hut, and see that was Jake caught up on, man. Jake caught up on trying to get his money the fast way by any means necessary, killing, dealing, stealing, whatever, man. But nevertheless, I'm gonna play this video, bring a few scriptures out, and close out the lesson.
Just now this morning live. And James, good morning to you, sir. Who are these men and how much evidence do police have against them in this case?
Ben Tommy Mullins, Dover Coppins, Tyree Smith, Eric Spencer, and Jonathan Swift are accused of killing Columbus rapper Brandon Denson at a Pizza Hut on Buena Vista Road in April of 2018. Now, all five men have pleaded not guilty to the charges during their preliminary court hearings a couple years back. Police say surveillance video showed Denson sitting in the parking lot inside of his Jeep when another car pulls up. Three people got out of the car and approached Denson, and that's when shots are fired. Officials say an eyewitness was able to identify all five suspects and confirmed Tyree Smith was there from GPS phone records. Now, Ben, according to court documents, along with charges for murder, all five men are facing armed robbery counts against them. Jury selection is slated to begin at the Columbus Civic Center at 9 this morning. Back to you.
All right, James, thanks so much, and we'll be following that trial very close.
See, hey, man, Jake, that's not the life you want to be living, man. And if you come across this lesson, get out of the streets, man. Get out of the streets. Even though them tests gonna come back, man, pray, man. Cleave unto you, how about Shemal Shai? Ask the Lord to keep you away from that, man. Because I'm telling you, you're not the scripture. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna bring it out. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Okay, so that's how it was going on, man. When it comes to this that negative lifestyle, man. It's just evil men, man. Because evil times are approaching, bad times are approaching, judgment is at hand, and you don't really want to be around people like that, man. Because you could bring fault on the ministry. We want to be found spotless, without spot, and we want to be blameless, man. Okay, we want our garments clean, man. We don't want to be partaking into the ways of these 2/3. And you may be around your family or cousins or somebody you know, but man, be very circumspect, man. That go for me, first and foremost. Okay, because I know in my family I have a lot of two-thirds and cousins and people I know that involved in that lifestyle, and I came from that lifestyle, not killing people, but that negative lifestyle, that wicked lifestyle, man. That is not of Yahweh Shem Shai. Um, Job chapter 4 and verse 7, and it reads, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent." See, that guy that got killed, you wasn't innocent in Yahweh Shema Shai's eyes, because you was also um partaking into Esau Edom's agenda by selling drugs, man. Okay. Although you may have been a cool person, but at the end of the day, you was living in vain, man. Okay. And you know what? Let me grab that word vain, because at camp this past Saturday, one of the brothers that I know before we came into the truth, he brought out this word. One of the camp leader said to go into this word, man, and it was heavy. And I said, man, that's a lesson in itself, man. This word vain is an adjective. It reads devoid of real value, idle, unprofitable, from the old French vain, worthless, void, invalid, feeble, conceited, empty, void, okay, fruitless. Um, it goes into means conceited, elated with a high opinion of oneself, and that's a lot of people, man. Earlier, it's a silly, idle, foolish. Um, to go going down, it's a characteristic of false pride, having an exaggerated sense of self-importance, unproductive of success. See? Vainglory, man. That's what y'all want. Vainglory. Oh yeah, that boy ran it up off the dope game. He ran it up off this, that, and the third. Man, that shit don't mean nothing, man. To y'all by Shemal Shah, you gonna get put to death. And excuse my language, but you're gonna be put to death. We're supposed to be working, man. Living positive as you can, man, because we understand the righteous man falls 7 times and he get back up, and the wicked fall into mischief, though. What happened when you don't never get back up, man? You just go back in that world of being a nigga, man. You can't be like that, man. And a lot of people don't never cleanse that old man. They stay with it, man. They stay you straddling the fence. Okay. You never was renewed because you fell in love with being vain. You made it about you. You wanted to be pleased. You wanted to be glorified on this side, man. Okay. That's why you partaking into all of these um inhumane choices, man. Killing people for some money. When you could pray to Yahweh Shema Shah to give you what you need, man. And the things you need are simple. Because what you really need is Yahweh Shema Shah. You need salvation. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. That's why the scriptures say, woe to you that are rich, for you have received your consolation, man. Okay. And that's the spirit. It said the times say 1:11-14, but the Job chapter 4, if you do 1:4-4, that's Yahweh Shema Shah Shem Kakadash, man. Okay, that 1, 4, and 4 right there. Okay, I just caught that, man. That's Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Okay. So lucky for that, man. But man, these guys, man, and it's gonna get worse, man. It's gonna get worse because the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. Let me bring that out, man. Matthew 24. Matthew 24, and I want to say it's 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And also, I want to get 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 12. It say, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. See, that's these guys, man. That's these guys, man. They're brute beasts. And verse 13, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness. And what's the reward of unrighteousness, man? You shall be destroyed, man. Ultimately, the end I'll be out of 200 million missiles, man, if you escape all the plagues, man, from famine, okay, the sword, FEMA camps, and other plagues, like pestilence. Yeah, man, you're not escaping the 200 million missiles from the ICBM, man. You shall receive the reward of the unrighteousness as they that count it pleasure to riot in the daytime. Spots they are in blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you. Okay, having eyes full of adultery and that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and heart that have exercised with covetous practices, cursed children. Whew, man, this is those people, man. Okay, and this and 2/3. This fit the 2/3 clan, man. It fit the 2/3 clan, man. Okay, cause they partake into all of these things, man. They got eyes full of adultery. I'm pretty sure them guys, even that rapper. Okay, and it's not to bash nobody, just straight to the truth, straight to the point, no sugarcoating it. Y'all partaking to banging another man's wife, man. Okay, because that's what the industry pushes on the rappers. You saw even the elites, they push that in the music, that which is witchcraft in a sense. You want to cause Jake to rebel, okay? And who you rebelling against ultimately is Yahweh Shemal Shah, and making yourself seem like you on some type of level, man. Going back into being vain. Let me bring out some scriptures. Um, Ecclesiastes chapter 8, and I'm going to get verse 5 just to balance it out, because I'm going to grab verse 11 too. And it reads, whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. So for the hopeful elect, okay, I'm saying that humbly, we gonna discern both time and judgment. We consider it. We don't want to feel that fire, man. We don't want to feel Yahweh Shemal Shai's wrath, man. Okay, me personally, man, I've been through some things not this year, because 2022 just popped out, but October of last year, I went through a situation that was life or death. And Yahweh Shemal Shai, I believe he showed me mercy, man. And it was literally life or death, man. Literally. Like, I was hospitalized and I couldn't call on nobody but Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And he showed me mercy. So I got to seek the Lord 10 times more for myself, man. So I understand what that particular scripture mean right here. Whoso keepeth the commandment, Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man heart discerning both time and judgment. And in the time we're facing, man, we're coming into Jacob's trouble, Jacob's punishment. Okay, and the Lord gonna keep a remnant away from torment, man. Okay, gonna give us a spirit to deal with it. But for them guys that committed that heinous act, like Esau Edom, that which is, and like it says in John chapter 8, verse 44, you are of the father your devil. You are of your father the devil. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. And see, they committed that act in 2018. It's 2022, so they had 4 years. Yeah, they was locked up, but you wasn't sentenced in a sense. You ain't in prison. Okay. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart, meaning the mind of the sons of men, is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it will be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh. Okay? And man, see, that's what's going on. These people are caught up in vanity, man, vain things, man. Let me get 2 Peter. I want to say 2 Peter. 2 Peter 2:9. Yeah. It reads, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Okay. And it reads, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness and despise government. Presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. Let's get that word presumptuous. It reads brazen. It's an adjective of a person of their behavior failing to observe the limits of what is permitted or appropriate. See? And it says going beyond what is right, proper, or appropriate because uh, going beyond what is right, proper, or appropriate because of an excess of self-confidence or arrogance. Overconfident, foolhardy, rash, presuming, forward, arrogant, insolent, conceited. And guess what that brings me back into? Vain. Because then the word vain say up here, say conceited, man. Right here, the second paragraph, it say conceited. See, these guys, man, well, I don't know how to go back into that. I don't know how to go back to that well, that article I had found. But yeah, man, nevertheless, that's what it is. They're brute beasts. And I just came out of 2 Peter chapter 2, and guess what? That goes to verse 12 again. But these as natural brute beasts. So, man, there you have it, man. Okay? We don't need to be around these type people, man, because ultimately, man, they could turn on us in that day that's approaching, man, for the lack of bread. Okay? Because we know the MOTB is at hand. Okay? And things are growing on a mass scale. Prophecy is getting fulfilled. The days are being shortened for the elect's sake. So, man, we are in for the turning up of Yahweh Shai, the turning up of Yahweh Bashemah Shai, man. So, Yahweh Ratazai, this lesson was edifying. Okay, we need to stay faithful, stay rooted, stay grounded unto Yahweh Bashemah Shai, and keep rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Okay, to the best of our ability, man. We understand we can't keep this law perfect, man, but fight after the spirit and be circumspect. And that go for me, myself, first and foremost, okay? Until the next time, I would like to close out this lesson by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash, the double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and read well and labor in 100% doctrine, who I learn this truth from according to the Bible. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushes truth in our righteousness and in sincerity around the four winds of the earth. Shalom to the sincere believers. Shalom to the few Akwaf, the few sisters coming back being silent as the scriptures commanded them to do so. Okay. Abba Babal, Kwam Yasha Allah, Barak Kal Akim, Shalom.